What's up? This is DJ Loot taking another break from studio work to sit down with longtime friend, music artist, R.A.N.S.O.M of Let It Rain Productions.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, this is long overdue.
For sure.
We met a long time ago in the music scene in Sacramento.
Yeah.
I think I did some mixing and some things for
sure.
you. Beyond that, you've been on my radio show, Happy Hour.
Indeed.
So a lot of history here, but where are we sitting?
We're sitting here at Miller Park out here in Fair Oaks. I definitely used to come to this park quite a bit of time when I used to be younger and play basketball and stuff like that. Very nice place.
And you suggested it, so I mean, it's a place near and dear to you, and I like to include that in the episodes. They're not all sitting in the studio.
Absolutely, absolutely. Not too far from your home and not too far from my current home. So right here in the middle, you know.
Got a few great questions to ask you.
Absolutely.
Let's get straight to it while I enjoy this orange pineapple soda.
Absolutely. Okay, so I would say I started music in the mid-'80s. In the mid-'80s when hip-hop was really starting to become popular, that's when I jumped in as a teenager. So, yeah, that was my run to start.
When you started, were you writing or freestyling, a little bit of both?
Definitely started writing. I tried to become an artist early on when I started my run in hip-hop.
Where were you getting your beats at? Just curious. That
time is early. You know what I mean? But
people gotta be making them. You're not really grabbing beats like they do nowadays.
Oh no! They had to be crafted by someone who made beats. And fortunate enough for me, I had one of the best beat makers in. I'm gonna go ahead and just say California. You know what I mean? These were. His name is Tyrone Armstrong. And people out here in Sacramento would know him as Bumpin' T.
Bumpin' T.
Bumpin' T.
That's the name that I know. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. So Bumpin' T was my first producer out here in Sacramento, and he was a producer for, you can name them. Every artist probably everybody that you even worked with has ran across, and Bumpin' T has probably produced them. For sure.
I dig it. What was your very first legit project? This is ready to put out.
We made a project called Pain. It was Pain. It really set Sacramento up on you know what I mean, for going. I think we were one of the first groups that was on 102, 103.5 for radio. For the single Pain and some of the other songs that we also did as well. So yeah, I could definitely go on record as saying we were probably one of the first people to be on.
Absolutely. I'm aware of a few of them, but yeah, you're right there.
Exactly.
Right there.
Yeah.
A great just a great foundation for everything that you do after that.
Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. I mean, having that kind of foundation, that kind of history, that kind of producer, and it was a different time of when you were making music as well. So, yeah, I'm glad to have been there at that time. Music, you know, I'm hearing a lot of people say in these times that the old people should probably stop doing music and let the younger people do it. But music isn't like sports. The body does not break down. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. So as long as my pen stays sharp and I have an urge and a want to do it, I'm gonna probably just continue on. Now, I don't do it like I used to do it when I was younger, and you know, do albums and you know, look to do a lot of albums and touring and such. But I still love to go into the studio, create, and probably just drop singles and video production.
Well, you reference the sports. It seems like it should be the opposite. It probably is the opposite with music because you grow and evolve. You get better. You should always get better. I mean, unless you're going out the box and trying something new that maybe you don't really do well.
Right.
But if you do the R.A.N.S.O.M that the folks know and love,
right,
you should just get better and better.
Absolutely.
So therefore, the age thing is just, I'm tired of hearing it.
You're right.
Honestly.
Well, you know, people are going to have
production
their
side
opinion.
too. The producer side too.
Yeah.
I just wrapped up a few months ago at my tender age of to be disclosed elsewhere. The biggest project I've worked on. which is specifically the official license to them 49ers new theme song.
Oh, nice.
For the whole. Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations.
So, better late than never?
Absolutely. And who said you wouldn't have that opportunity? The opportunity came to you when it was supposed to come to you at this time.
I believe so.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, you're not too old to do creative endeavors.
Absolutely not. No.
That's the first big piece of game that we've touched on.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Well, I started my clothing line, Keep That Same Energy, in 2022. So besides music, I'm really, really hands-on with my clothing line. As you guys can see the shirt right here. Usually wherever I go, I usually have that on, and I'm really promoting that. So Keep That Same Energy is pretty much, it's a Christian-based clothing brand. You know, Keep That Same Energy is pretty much saying keep that same energy of love, peace, grace, compassion, and understanding towards one another. And I think with that kind of saying, that kind of belief, my brand's been doing absolutely amazing.
That's the most important thing you can do.
Absolutely.
On the personal and just societal level. Why you gotta be mean or mad or going after people?
Right.
It's just
right.
In the end, you're hurting them, and you're just stressing yourself too, and just becoming more bitter.
Exactly.
So all of those positive phrases and actions to take.
And how to proceed in living life. You know what I mean? I believe if you live your life that way, I don't believe a lot of the negative, you know what I mean, is going to come towards your way. You're gonna be putting out what you're going to be getting back in, you know, and getting out what you're going to be putting in. So,
agreed.
Absolutely. Well, the endeavor happened. Most definitely, it was not my idea. I don't know if you remember, probably back in 22, do you remember the lottery hit $1 billion?
Yes.
For the first time ever in history.
The billion.
And I'm telling you, man, I was really trying to spend money left and right, trying to become a billionaire off of the lottery. And I was sleeping one night, and actually God spoke to me, and he told me he wasn't going to bless me with that kind of money in that kind of fashion.
Okay.
He told me I could just stop spending the money on the lottery tickets, and it was a waste of time. And I tried to have a conversation with him to really sway him, but you know, he was pretty set on letting me know he wasn't going to bless me in that fashion. But he did say he was going to make me a successful business, and he told me to write down Keep That Same Energy. And what I tell people all the time is it's nothing that I did personally. The only thing that I really did when it came to really doing this business is I listened to God, and I didn't flinch. Sometimes when God tells us to do something, us as humans will go, that might be a little bit hard to do. Is this the right thing to do? Oh my goodness, it's a sacrifice I might have to give up, or whatever the case may be. Right. But for this manner, I didn't flinch. I went straight into action. I reached out to my people that do my logos, and I reached out to my people that do my t-shirts, and I do my hoodies and everything like that. And I jumped straight into action. I didn't question anything. And by me doing that, my business has been absolutely blessed beyond measure. And that's what I tell people. Sometimes when God tells you to do something, I would suggest that you go into action. Don't flinch, because what he wants to really do is bless you. And he's probably going to bless you in a manner and in a way that you would not believe, just by being, what's the word that I'm looking for? Obedient. That's the word, just by being obedient.
Yeah, you were wanting this money, but he gave you a way you can make the money and feel more fulfilled.
Absolutely.
And be in a position to maybe help some folks or bring people on, or just more avenues, more.
Absolutely.
It was a broader thing.
And my testimony for this story, you know what I mean, of the way I started my business. Just like I'm telling you, I tell a lot of people, and it just really starts off by what I told you. It wasn't anything that I did that was super special. But what I did was I obeyed. I heard what God told me to do. I obeyed, and I went into action immediately. that's going to be the true blessing in this. So
very good.
Absolutely. I'm going to say my kids.
I had a feeling you would. As one that does not have kids or cats, that's a whole different thing.
That's it.
Of course, but if you didn't say that, I'd be like,
Yeah, having my kids and going through our ups and downs, but I love them regardless. I love them. I want you guys to know that I love you guys, and that would be my biggest accomplishment is having them.
Because that's your offspring, but it's also who you get to teach and guide to try to be the best person. Again, I don't have kids, but most parents say that they want their kids to be even better than them.
Than they are. Yeah, than
and
we
if
ever
you
were.
accomplish that, then...
Then you're winning.
Always,
Then you're absolutely winning.
It doesn't always end up
if
that
they turn
way.
out that way.
But even if you try your best,
people are going to do what they're going to do, regardless of you know what I mean? I was taught right and wrong from my mother, but in the end, I still did some of the things that I really wanted to do, and it had nothing to do with my mom telling me what was right and wrong. So
my grandpa my grandparents raised me, and my grandpa was like the definition of work hard and to stay out of trouble. And if he knew half the stuff I did.
Right, absolutely. Yes.
I almost successfully hid my one and only ever DUI from him. It took a piece of mail coming in.
Right.
They kind of could see through. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Still, things that went into the dark still came to the light, even though you tried to hide it.
People will never know everything their kids did.
Right.
I believe it's impossible.
Right. That's true. That's definitely true.
Very great, though.
Yes. That is an awesome question. I'm just trying to stay blessed, do the right things. I want to continue to try to be a role model. Anyone that sees me sees positivity, sees the love, everything that my brand stands for. That they come across me, they see love, they see compassion, they see patience, they see understanding, and to treat people well, absolutely well, treat them the way I want to be treated, stay out of the way and live well. That's what I plan for my future. If I could be a blessing to anybody, I'm going to try to do that. Yeah. Most definitely.
Great intention, 100%. That again, just everyone should try to help somebody every day if the opportunity arises.
If the opportunity presents itself.
It's not necessarily, hey, can I get spare change? Yeah, right. But just you see an old lady in the store reaching for something. Hey, can I get help?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. You don't know how big or how small that your actions can affect somebody. So I just try. I try my best. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect in any sense, but I try my best on the everyday fashion. If the opportunity presents itself that I'm going to help somebody in need, or
Love it. Yeah. Someone scored. We'll leave that in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let the celebration.
It seemed like it was a celebration right after I stopped speaking too.
Glass.
Transparency.
Okay. Wreck.
You said like wreck?
With a W.
Oh, okay, got you. Injury.
First time I crashed a car was a month into 16 with my license. Misjudged the rain and the downhill and the windy road and slammed on the brakes, flew into a ditch, and it broke my friend's jaw, and he got a big payout from my insurance. All I did was crash the car.
Right.
So yeah, wreck, injuries.
And I've been seeing them so often. Ooh. I mean, the last week I've seen at least 5. They look like, death kind of crashes. But I hope they came out.
Okay. True. I did see someone get hit, and that was it. Walking. Oh, I got it.
That's because I'm a baller. Yeah. No doubt.
Leave that in. Kid.
Life. Whole world.
I like it. Manner. Not M-A-N-O-R, but M-A-N-N-E-R.
Patience, understanding.
Do a couple more. Boom.
Keep that same energy.
Okay. We'll do one more that's next, and then I'll hit it like, say, 8 times.
For sure.
Clinic. This is so random because it's a random generator. Putting on a clinic on the court?
Health.
Oh, okay.
Health. Clinic. Health.
Makes sense. I was going to say putting on a clinic on that court over there.
You could put a clinic on. Yeah.
No, but health, well, I know a couple people that are in nothing super major, but yeah.
Yeah.
Go there and get that health fixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fix.
Oh. Fix. Repair.
I dig it. Because I've been working on fixing a lot of stuff. I just fixed a bunch of stuff on my vehicle. Something always breaking down in the studio. A lot of repair.
Yeah,
a lot of fix work. Where can folks find all things ransom oriented and keep that same energy and everything else to do with you?
Keep that same energy on Instagram. Type it just the way it is, one word. Keep that same energy. You'll definitely see the bomb.
Yep.
You'll see the bomb. R.A.N.S.O.M, Let It Rain on Instagram. R.A.N.S.O.M, one word. R.A.N.S.O.M, Let It Rain. All of my music endeavors and everything that I've done will also pop up. Facebook is R.A.N.S.O.M, Let It Rain as well. And which I just usually use that for, what I do. I'm promoting my brand or, showing my kids a little bit, just stuff like that. But for sure.
Any other shout outs? Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Hey, shout out to you for having me.
Right.
For DJ Loot for sure. It's been an amazing run with us. You know what I mean? 2010 is when I met you, and we're still here rocking, going solid. Thank you for having me. Shout out to all of Sacramento that's been rocking with me. You know what? I limited it to Sacramento. Shout out to the world that's really been rocking with me and the brand and my music and anything that I've stepped and put my hands into that people have been supporting me. So I appreciate you guys wholly and sincerely from the bottom of my heart. It's all love.
Be sure to check out djloot.biz. You can find the music that I produce. Also on Facebook, Happy Hour with DJ Loot. That's for the radio show that I do every Monday. And then, of course, if you're watching this, then you know where to find Break Time with DJ Loot.
Absolutely.
Or else you wouldn't be seeing it. Unless you're watching cable TV in one of the few airings that'll come up soon, or well, right now for you, you're going to want to go to Break Time with DJ Loot on Facebook. And that's pretty much it. That's where you can find me.
Absolutely.
You already gave yours.
Yes.
And great having you.
Thank you for having me, brother.
One thing for certain, one thing for sure. Some boys that built to play, while some men were built for war. Covered by God's grace, gotta be top 5 to ever get to my space. Sit them down easy like I'm bitch, so you never ever get to rob bitch. Smell it and that's what you get. That's what you get. That's a mild taste. I would be crazy out of my mind to let you play up in my face.